Fear, in its many forms, is a universal and primal emotion that resides within the human psyche. It has played a significant role throughout our history, shaping our decisions, our interactions, and our destinies. As we stand at the threshold of our dreams, fear often stands as a formidable barrier, casting its shadow over our aspirations and potential. It is both a silent and potent adversary that can influence our lives in profound ways. Fear has the power to paralyze, to hinder, and to limit us. It can shroud our dreams and dampen our spirits. It is the invisible force that holds us back, preventing us from realizing our full potential and achieving greatness. Fear is depicted as a series of 6 ghosts, haunting our minds and souls. These ghosts of fear come in various forms and often lurk in the recesses of our subconscious, exerting their influence in ways that we might not always be aware of. Understanding these fears and learning how to conquer them is a vital step on the path to success and fulfillment. We will explore these 6 ghosts of fear, dissecting their meanings and ramifications, while also drawing inspiration from the lives of remarkable individuals who conquered these fears. To support us, please make sure to subscribe the channel, Rumi Sufi Mystic, and press the like button. The first ghost of fear. The fear of poverty. The fear of poverty is a pervasive and crippling fear that plagues many individuals. It's not merely a fear of financial scarcity, it encompasses the dread of not being able to provide for oneself and loved ones, and the anxiety of falling into a state of destitution. At its core, the fear of poverty can paralyze our ambition, rendering us unwilling to take calculated risks that could lead to financial success. This fear often has its origins in our upbringing, societal pressures, and our perception of what it means to be financially secure. It creates a barrier to our dreams and can lead to a lifetime of settling for less, as we fear venturing into the unknown territory of entrepreneurship or investing. The fear of poverty can manifest as chronic procrastination, constant worry, and a pervasive sense of lack. We may hesitate to seize opportunities that could lead to financial prosperity, opting for the perceived safety of conventional choices. Consider the story of Andrew Carnegie, one of the wealthiest men of his time. He began as a poor Scottish immigrant, working in a cotton factory for a meager wage. Despite his humble beginnings, Carnegie didn't let the fear of poverty deter him. He believed in his potential to create wealth, and through hard work, innovation, and a burning desire to succeed, he amassed a fortune that would make him one of the most successful businessmen in history. To overcome the fear of poverty, it's vital to recognize that wealth is not just a measure of material possessions, but also a reflection of our mindset and abilities. This fear can be conquered by developing a strong desire for financial success, setting clear and specific financial goals, and taking decisive actions to realize those goals. By shifting our focus from scarcity to abundance, we can break free from the shackles of this fear. The second ghost of fear. The fear of criticism. The fear of criticism is a subtle but potent fear that haunts many of us. It is the fear of judgment, ridicule, or disapproval from others, which can stifle our creativity, limit our self-expression, and deter us from taking calculated risks. This fear often originates from a deep-seated need for validation and social acceptance. We fear being rejected or mocked by our peers, and as a result, we may choose to conform to societal norms, rather than daring to stand out. The fear of criticism can restrict our creative spirit, leading us to live a life that conforms to the expectations of others, rather than expressing our true selves. This fear often manifests as a powerful inner critic that continually scrutinizes our actions and decisions, making us second-guess ourselves. It can be particularly insidious because it can be self-imposed, as we internalize the judgments and opinions of others. Walt Disney, the visionary behind the magical world of Disney, faced his fair share of criticism. He was told that his ideas were unrealistic and his dreams were too grand. Yet, he persevered through the doubt and criticism, creating a legacy that continues to inspire generations. Disney's success story reminds us that while criticism may be inevitable, it should not deter us from pursuing our dreams and passions. To conquer the fear of criticism, it's essential to shift our focus from external validation to self-acceptance and self-belief. We must recognize that criticism is an inevitable part of life and often stems from the insecurities and fears of others. Embracing our authentic selves and understanding that criticism is a reflection of the critic's perspective can help us overcome this fear. We can also draw strength from the stories of individuals who defied criticism to achieve greatness, proving that it is possible to pursue our dreams without being held back by the opinions of others. The third ghost of fear. The fear of ill health. The fear of ill health extends beyond physical concerns to encompass our mental and emotional well-being. It can manifest as a constant state of worry, anxiety, and preoccupation with our health, making it challenging to concentrate on our goals and dreams. This fear often arises from a fundamental human desire for well-being and longevity. It's the fear of being incapacitated, unable to pursue our dreams or enjoy life to the fullest. The fear of ill health can become a self-fulfilling prophecy, as stress and anxiety contribute to physical and mental ailments, creating a vicious cycle of fear. This fear can be particularly challenging to conquer because it touches on our most basic instincts for survival and comfort. It often leads to an obsession with health-related information, hypochondria, and irrational fears about illness. One of the most iconic figures in the world of business, Steve Jobs, battled serious health issues throughout his life. Despite these challenges, he never allowed the fear of ill health to consume him. Jobs remained resolute in his pursuit of innovation and excellence, creating groundbreaking products at Apple. This story teaches us that we can conquer the fear of ill health by nurturing our physical and mental well-being, taking proactive steps to maintain good health, and not letting setbacks define us. To overcome the fear of ill health, it's crucial to cultivate a balanced approach to well-being. This includes maintaining a healthy lifestyle, seeking regular medical checkups, and practicing stress reduction techniques. Understanding that fear itself can negatively impact our health is a significant step toward conquering this fear. Learning from the stories of individuals who faced health challenges and triumphed over them can also serve as a source of inspiration and motivation. The fourth ghost of fear. The fear of loss of love. The fear of losing the love and approval of others can be a powerful force that leads to compromises in our values, hinders our personal growth, and prevents us from making decisions that align with our true selves. This fear often stems from a deep-seated need for social acceptance and belonging. It can lead us to prioritize the desires and expectations of others over our own, even when they conflict with our personal values and goals. The fear of loss of love can cause us to conform to societal norms, sacrificing our individuality and authenticity. This fear can manifest as people-pleasing behavior, where we constantly seek to please others at the expense of our own happiness. It can lead to a sense of emptiness and unfulfillment as we neglect our own needs and aspirations. Consider the story of Oprah Winfrey, a woman who overcame a challenging childhood and numerous obstacles to become a media mogul and philanthropist. Oprah did not let the fear of losing love and approval dictate her life choices. She made decisions that were authentic to her values, which ultimately earned her respect, admiration, and a strong following. Her life reminds us that the love we seek from others is a byproduct of being true to ourselves. To conquer the fear of loss of love, it's essential to recognize that seeking external validation can never lead to lasting happiness. We must focus on self-acceptance and self-love, understanding that our worth is not determined by the opinions of others. Learning from the stories of individuals who pursued their dreams, even in the face of disapproval, can inspire us to live authentically and courageously. The fifth ghost of fear. The fear of old age. The fear of old age is a fear that can make us resistant to change and growth. It is the fear of aging and losing our vitality, which can prevent us from taking on new challenges and exploring uncharted territories. This fear often arises from a desire to maintain our youth, energy, and relevance. It can create a reluctance to embrace new experiences, learn new skills, or adapt to evolving circumstances. The fear of old age can lead us to cling to the comfort of the familiar, even when it limits our potential for growth and personal development. This fear can manifest as a resistance to change, a reluctance to learn new technologies or skills, and a fear of becoming irrelevant in a rapidly changing world. It can lead to a life that remains stagnant and devoid of new experiences. The legendary Colonel Harland Sanders, the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken (KFC), did not let the fear of old age hold him back. In his 60s, Sanders started franchising his restaurant concept, proving that it's never too late to pursue your dreams. His success story is a testament to the idea that age is just a number, and our potential knows no boundaries when we are determined to follow our passions. To conquer the fear of old age, it's essential to embrace the inevitability of aging as a natural part of life. We can shift our perspective from fearing old age to valuing the wisdom and experience that it brings. Embracing change, learning continuously, and seeking new challenges can help us conquer this fear and live a life of vitality and growth. The sixth ghost of fear. The fear of death. The fear of death is perhaps the most profound of all fears. It is the fear of the unknown, of what comes next, and it can cause us to delay our dreams or fail to live life to the fullest. This fear often emerges from our natural instinct for self-preservation. It can lead to existential questions about the purpose and meaning of life. The fear of death can be paralyzing, as it forces us to confront our mortality and grapple with the impermanence of our existence. The fear of death can manifest as a reluctance to take risks, a hesitation to pursue our dreams, and a tendency to focus on the uncertainties and limitations of life. It can hinder us from living with purpose and passion, as we become preoccupied with the fear of the unknown. The great inventor Thomas Edison is a remarkable example of someone who conquered the fear of death. He dedicated his life to innovation, famously stating, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison's relentless pursuit of discovery and invention was driven by his belief that he could make a lasting impact on the world. By focusing on the legacy he would leave behind, he conquered the fear of death and left a lasting mark on history. To conquer the fear of death, it's crucial to shift our focus to the present moment. Conquering the fear of death is a profound and deeply personal journey, as it involves confronting the fundamental questions of mortality and the unknown. Accept the inevitability. Recognize that death is a natural part of life. No one can escape it, and by accepting this fact, you can reduce the fear associated with the unknown. Embracing the inevitability of death is the first step toward conquering this fear. Live in the present. Focus on the present moment. The fear of death often stems from worrying about the future. Practicing mindfulness and being fully engaged in your daily experiences can help alleviate anxiety about what lies ahead. Define your life's purpose. Clarify your values and identify your life's purpose. Knowing that you are making a positive impact and leaving a legacy can provide comfort and reduce the fear of death. A strong sense of meaning in your life can help you confront the fear and live more fully. To support us, please make sure to subscribe the channel, Rumi Sufi Mystic, and press the like button.